Oh, welcome in, Puppeteer. Good morning to you. Morning, Joseph. Clock's not working. Oh, no, it is. Interesting. Yo, Steve, thank you very much for the 12-month support! Welcome to the Neon Wolves. Appreciate that, dude. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. Get ready to go to work. I hope you have a good day, dude. Thank you again. Hey, James. Welcome in. What kind of discs? You gotta carry all the monitors? Must weigh a ton? Funnily enough, it's not actually that heavy. But the desk that I actually have is a halberd, which is a standing desk, so it can hold 300 kilograms of weight, which is pretty impressive. But yeah, funnily enough, the monitors and stuff don't weigh that much. I kind of feel like the metal rig that holds the monitors on the desk weighs more than the monitors themselves. But obviously the PCs are not on this desk, they're on a really cheap, crappy desk. It just looks like it's a one unit, but it's not. It's very cleverly disguised, and that's why it's blurred. It's all an illusion. But But yeah, the I would say the metal work weighs more than the monitors and stuff, like the joysticks and stuff. All right, nearly ready, guys. If you do exclamation mark kit, guys, everything is there on what I use. Actually, I'm not sure if the desk is actually there. Let me see. Maybe it's there. Under peripherals? Maybe it's peripherals. No. The desk used to be there. I might need to try and re-add that then. I can give you guys the site anyway. That's the site in the UK. That does it. Yo, welcome in, Joe. Wonder if I can add it in here. Add products. Let's see if I can. Search for a product. How can I just do? I can't end it. Sadly. Yeah, that sucks. Eyes here is at the start. Holy shit! Who the fuck is this? My god, before 12 o'clock as well. How are you doing, Si? Welcome in. That's crazy shit. Six guys. Good afternoon. Actually, no, it's actually morning, afternoon, evening to wherever you are around the world, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Michael TheDarkLaw, and welcome to another episode of The Darkness here on Twitch. It is Monday, 7th November 22, day 173 in a row. We're so close. We only have like 12 days left, and I'm finally free of this challenge. We will have done 185 days at that point in a row of streaming. Definitely getting to the stage where, like, I know it's very close, so we can just get out of there and do some crazy stuff. But welcome in, everyone. Puppeteer, welcome in, Josic. Steve, thank you very much again for the 12 months. And then we got James, 0. I hope it's 0. Is it 0? 0. 0. Joe, Sai, welcome in. Deep leg mode though, because I need to grind a game whilst I watch. Grind a game? What? Grind a game? What game are you playing that requires you to grind? Oh, you're not allowed to say. Is it one of your sponsorship games? Stuff. But welcome in, guys. Yeah, so we have roughly about 12 days left until IEE, which starts on the 18th of November, and also finishing off challenge, which if you do !challenge in chat, we have been streaming for nearly 6 months in a row, every single day, with COVID, with Luna passing away, with having to go and travel to get Nicks, making sure we're here every single day, not always at the same time, and not always for the multiple amount of hours that we do, but obviously every single day for 6 months, whilst having other jobs as well. Gotham Knights need to unlock multiplayer for something. Ah, nice. Metroid, welcome in as well. So yeah, we're nearly at the end there, but obviously IEE is within 12 days as well, which is freaking awesome, because I'm looking forward to finding out about these new ships that are coming out. And also, if we can get some other stuff and all that jazz. Welcome everyone, hope you've all had a good weekend, nice and relaxing. Today I'm just going to pretty much just, as the title says, chill out. Whilst we're still waiting for the patch, there's nothing really much I can showcase you guys, so we're just going to chill, chat. If you're not caught up with any of the reaction videos that we're starting to do now on the channel, just to add some more extra content, you can do ! Fuck, YouTube, and that will give you all that stuff. Also shorts, ! Shorts, and if you're ever wanting to catch up with the VODs, do ! VODs. We move all our VODs from Twitch to YouTube, and you get to see them in 1440p, which is pretty cool. Because even though you can do 1440 on Twitch, it's a bit of a meme. It's their bitrate conversion that's so shit. So you can see it 1440 on YouTube, and yeah. Also, the only thing is though, you don't hear music. But fuck it, you can play your own music. Like, stop being so fucking lazy. And all that shit. But yeah, welcome in, guys. I think that's pretty much everything to cover today. At the beginning. Yeah. Nix is doing well. He's having a wee sweep. Wee sweep right now. I still run a 1080p mod. There's nothing wrong with 1080p, dude. It's still classed as the top sort of resolution to use. Anyway, there he is. Little white ball. He's getting big, eh? That's some sort of like half line twisted. But look at the length of those back legs. Absolute monster. His paws are ridiculously big. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. He is a 10-week-old puppy, and he is ridiculously big and heavy for a husky. Well, actually, technically he's an Alaskan Shepherd, but his dad was a husky. His mum is obviously a German Shepherd stroke Alaskan Malamute. But yeah, he's an absolute beast. I think he's going to be probably about 40-45 kilograms. You know, total weight. I'm gonna need a saddle. If Sai ever comes to visit, no joke, I'm pretty sure I could put a saddle on Nyx and she could ride around on the highlands. He's gonna be that big, I think. He can no longer just fit on plastic or blanket, he's on both. No, that's just the way I have it designed right now. I'm trying to get him to where he sort of sits on something, you know. I mean, he's quite weird. He likes really hard concrete and stones and stuff like that. I don't know, like, I mean, he was stable bred or stable born, so Namu, thank you very much. 27 months support, appreciate that, dude. Welcome in. How is your weekend, sir? Probably to cool off. Oh yeah. Blah. Should really spawn a ship before I do that, yeah? Oh no, he said rar! I thought he said blah. So he's doing really well. Him and Nix are having a great like playing around all the time now. So again, like as I posted out on the YouTube sort of community part, thank you guys again for all the help. Obviously, we don't need to go through all the names over and over again, but everyone who helped out, retweeting, liking, promoting it, helping out with the GoFundMe, like, you have no idea how reassuring it is that we, like, Nova is back to settled, balances being restored, and hopefully in a few months he'll have a buddy to run around with, because obviously Nix won't be able to go off the lead for a while, because yeah, if he's uncontrollable, he'll just be running too fast, too furious, too young. But it's been good actually. Like, I need to get a vet appointment this week done for him. Go and get his puppy pack and all that jazz started. I still haven't decided if I'm going to neuter him right away. I kind of feel like I might, like, if he turns, it's hard to say right now, but I may stud him. Now, if you don't know what studding is, it's basically taking a male dog and letting it fuck other dogs for money. Dog prostitution. So, but you make quite a bit of money if you have a good looking dog, and he is really, really good, and he's got a really good nature. So, yeah, exactly, a canine jiggle. How you do, Dandolf? I mean, it's a lot of money. For him, if he actually knows what to do. Obviously, the hardest part, and it's pretty rough for a human to do this, but you have to teach him how to do the business, right? Sometimes you have to get the old glove on and guide certain parts into certain parts to teach him, teach the dogs how to do it correctly without any problems. Hey, Yolas, how you doing, Chief? God, I always fuck up your name. Yo, Silas. Yo, Silas. But obviously that's the job that you have to do, right? But it's like 250 just for him to go and pump, right? Which is awesome. So you go there, the person that hires you, like obviously we've done this in the past with previous dogs and stuff, and obviously the money goes up a little bit more depending on like if it's a KC register and stuff like that. But the person who has the bitch would hire you to come, and it's like literally, pun intended, literally £250 for like 30 minutes of interaction, and if nothing happens, that's it. You get walk away with your money, right? So yeah, I'm kind of like, you know, because he's already fucking dry humping his toys at 10 weeks. I'm like, dude, if you're that kind of nature, I could make some serious fucking money by traveling around Scotland letting him just hump bitches when they're in season. He gets to have fun, I get to have money. It would be awesome, right? So you get into the pimp business? No. But I've never done the stud business, like obviously like friends, family, stuff like that in the past, but I've never really got into, you know what I mean, I'm gonna actually purposely allow him to have that sort of freedom and stuff, so it's pretty cool. I'm still on the lookout of for new cases, by the way. Like, so my plan right now with PCs is I've got a pretty decent rig, AMD, Nvidia, but I can't upgrade to a 440 series because my case is an Obsidian by Corsair Obsidian 500D, and it just doesn't fit those new cards. Obviously not that I'm wanting to upgrade just yet, but obviously future planning. So I've been looking at cases. Senelaya gave me his case and stuff, and obviously I know a few companies that do PCs, but the problem I have is if I upgrade my gaming case, my streaming case will not match. I'm very funny about this stuff. I have to have 2 keyboards the exact same, 2 mice the same, 2 joysticks exactly the same. You know what I mean? Like, I can't just have looking different. And again, if you see here, for example, actually, it's been a while since I've used this camera. This one here. So you see the two cases, right? They're exactly matching, same color coordination, all that's it. Joysticks, keyboards, exactly the same, because if we bring up, like this one, for example, I'll bring that down here. You can see that the keyboards on the, actually this one doesn't show you there. On the mount, they're the exact same keyboard. I just literally can't do anything else apart from having this, right? So I'm trying to find a case that I would work with, but the other thing is there such a thing where you can hire people to like transfer your PC into another case? Because I can't be, like, no joke. That's the thing I hate about PC building, is having to like, say you're changing out a motherboard. I hate it the most, because when you get all the cables looking good and they're all hidden away, right? And then you've got to change out a motherboard, and it just, it never goes back the way it is, right? Fractal Torrent or Wait For says on January 2023 is where the manufacturers focus on new stuff. Alright, yeah, well, I'm not in any time to upgrade, you know, I'm just looking at cases, looking at things, you know. It's twice the work, yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do, and it's been a very long time since I actually done this, let's look at this. I think I'm gonna hire a company to do the PCs, but I'm also gonna see if they will transfer my stream PC and like upgrade it into another case and stuff like that. That's where we're gonna go with. You wanna see it's actually like a bit of a weird construction, right? Let me do this, right? Let me just fly up into the space so I don't get killed. Right, so this is the meme, right? This thing is not connected to the desk one bit, right? So if I show you this is all Monster Tech rail mount system, right? And the monitor, the keyboard is on a tray that's connected to the rail. So you see here, that's the edge line of my desk right here. And this is a halberd desk. Everything else is on a rail mount, where if you see of my hand here, it's all connected underneath the desk, right? So you can slide it around, do all that jazz. So I built this construction here where there's velcroed things, right? So the keyboard itself is in one of Monster Tech's keyboard mounts. Let me just fucking do this, right? So this is an absolute monstrosity of a build that I did. So these things here are just connectors that come with it, and I velcroed them to the desk, right? And that holds the other thing here. Here's the actual mount, but underneath is this weird construction that allows you to have the mount here that's also off it. So if we put the fucking keyboard back in, this is gonna be an absolute bitch if I can get this done. There we go. So that sort of stops there. Also, we'll just squeeze it down a bit more so it doesn't move. There she is. Oh, wait. I put it in wrong. I will line up this, right? Right. So that goes in there, and then the feet of this keyboard basically slide into this little thing here. And what this does is stops this keyboard from coming forward. So you basically have the two keyboards locked in. Let me just sort this one out here. I might have to actually tighten this up a little bit more. But there you go. And then it has two keyboards exactly the same with a little spacer in between. And then obviously you can bring this connectable rest, and it fits all within the actual unit and stuff like that. And it's really fucking handy to actually have something like this, because it's impossible to like lean over and do other things. ATF, how you doing? Mad Max setup, yeah, but again, it really helps where the second keyboard is just basic for the stream PC, right? And it just allows it to be stuck here, where I just need to lean over to grab the sort of mouse, because again, if you see, sorry, I put the camera away too early. You can see here that the streaming PC mouse is just there, right? Go XR over there, shake weight. Everything else is just up mounted where I can work with it. And then obviously there's the throttle down here. All that jazz. This was all sent by Monster Tech and Verpal and all that jazz. I still need to do a video on the construction of it, but it's just like, oh, it's a lot, right? It's a lot. It is a crazy rig, yeah, but I wouldn't have been able to do it if it wasn't for them. Obviously, I bought a lot of parts myself out of my own pocket, but Monster Tech obviously sent me the rail, and Verpal sent me the joysticks and the bases and stuff like that to try out. Toby I've been using for nearly 2 years now. I actually beta tested that for SC for people before they actually announced it. And the rest is just sort of, you know, gimmicky kind of things and stuff, so it's a bit there. And it's quite easy to clean actually, surprisingly. Right, so here's the crazy thing. I used Tracker for about 10 years, right? So all the way back to like Arma, Arma 2, IL, all that jazz, right? So I have a good history of using the product and how I like it and stuff like that. Now, oh, interesting. A secondary ship. Oh, Venture Stalker. Then obviously I beta tested Toby, and the idea with Toby was I wanted, with Star Citizen they're bringing out where you could target with your eyes. Hopefully in the future you might be able to change MFDs on the fly with your eyes, which would be cool, or zooming in or something like that. And after nearly 2 years of using Toby, I've got Tracker still installed, still plugged into the PC, and I've never used it in 2 years, right? Which is crazy, absolutely crazy. Oh, there's actually, who's this? Oh, a Warlock and a Stalker. A Warlock and a Stalker. Right, well we're gonna get rid of that Warlock first. We also need to drag them away, so they can't just instantly regen their missiles, right? Because that's the biggest thing. Let's go staggered fire as well. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this guy, I think, first. That's actually a cannon build, right? Oh wait, the Warlock might actually be the more threat. Yeah, Warlock actually. Burn on this guy anyway. Woo! Nice bust here. You can disengage quite easily. Yeah, it's quite a lot of damage actually. Single fire. Pressure on the Warlock. There we go. Right, we separated, good. Cannons coming in. Oh! If any of those cannons actually hit, they do a good job. Anyway, we can keep with this pressure here. They're dumping all their missiles. Let's bring it into a bit more. Yeah, there we go. good. We got 33. Here. Oh my god, we're bleeding so much through the hull. However, that one's nearly dead as well. Holy fuck. This is, again, this is shield holes, man. It's an absolute fucking killer. Absolute killer. Let's bring it slow here, right? So they're gonna fire their final missiles. Let's do this. An IR, we'll go for that, right? We only need one splash. It's free on that. Dodge. Splash on that. Box free on that. Oh my god, like, holy fuck. Oh shit. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. They got hit by an EMP, but we're too fast, too furious. We'll wait till it recovers. Whew. Yeah, that's good. Nice, nice, nice. And shields back up, keep our speed. What do we have for armaments left? We got one on that. Shield's still not coming back up. Can't engage until shields are up. So we just stay fast. There we go. Shields coming up now. They're pushing their afterburner in as much as they can. We'll dive here. Push like that. It's free on that. That one's turning off. I think that one's going to repair, right? Or is it? Let's do it. So you gotta be careful with fucking shield holes. Like one tap through that shield and we're fucked. It's one of these ones where I think I can win against the cannon without getting hit. Especially in space, but the other one has like the... I don't know if it's got ballistic or anything. Maybe that's what's been hitting me so hard. Because they didn't land many shots. Maybe the other one, the Warlock, has a repeater cannon. And that's what's causing it. However, that one's moving like... It's not going anywhere. Is it going to repair? There's Shubin. Maybe it's going to repair. Let's see if we can get on this one, right? Again, we gotta watch the fire, watch the fire. Oh, it's got ballistics. That's it. It's this one that's got the ballistics. It's firing a cannon. Right. Now we've got... Oh, okay. Alright, playtime's over. We We got A. That's where it's coming from. This dude has a size 4 cannon on his warlock. Sorry, not the warlock, the stalker. And that's why we're getting fucking clapped. Alright. Time to punch out here, because we got the AI coming, so... Escape! Woo! Bring them low. Nah, dude, I'm literally at one shot. He's got a size 4 cannon. All it has to do is just shoot me, that's it. All he has to do is land me with that cannon shot and I'm dead. Again, there was a reason why I was getting absolutely fucking scuffed by, or my hull is so red. It wasn't because of the repeaters. I was getting fucking hit by, thingamabobs. Oh, I see you, that's why, right. Fucking direct message me!
Hey.
I was like, who the fuck is this monkey? Direct messaging me, man.
Misclick.
Yeah. The stalker has a size 4 cannon.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like, it was going fine, and then I was just wondering why, like, with my shields up, I was just taking so much damage. Like, my cockpit was flashing red already. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I wasn't taking many shots from the repeater dude. And yeah, it's the Stalker has cannon builds, 2 laser cannons, and then the Warlock actually might have 2 repeaters and cannon repeaters as well on the size 4. The 400i coming as well. Oh, they're all stalkered. Yeah, I got them all here. I'll keep dragging around. The Warlock's repaired itself. So I got 400i and the 2 thingamabobs, but at least now, like, I know what I'm dealing with. What's your ETA?
Leaving Kex now.
Dude.
I had some weird logging issue with the launcher.
Alright. Yeah. They both got a ballistic. Both got a ballistic. I think it's the size 4 is the ballistic part. Oh, that's a beacon. Oh, wait, I got another one. They can't keep up, though. Let me know when you're heading to Shubin already.
Okay.
Yeah, I got them 2 circling around. The 400i, I think, is disappeared.
Warping to Shubin now.
Roger that. I am right about it just now. I'll wait till I see your name. Right, your name's coming that way. Heading towards you.
Copy. Which guy do you want to primary?
Take out the Warlock first because he's got the EMP and he's got repeater build. So the Stalker is cannon build. They both got EM missiles and all that jazz. Just basically zone in on, or engage on the oh no, I think they're both here. I'm gonna turn on them now. Yeah, go for RY and the Warlock. I'm engaging missiles on it now. Fox 3 on it.
3.
Slot in behind. Just watch out for the secondary one.
Yeah.
Secondary one's just flown past me. It's all on you, on gauge. Box free on RY.
He's gonna blink now. Recharging shields so I don't get him feed. On and back.
Yeah, I'm getting hit by the other one.
Yeah. Stalker is, Warlock is disengaging.
Yeah, I'm in sort.
Going on the...
Yeah, you keep on that one. He's cannon built. This guy popped his EMP.
Stalker,
Still on him?
they're both just on you.
He warped out. He warped out. Secondary one, go for the other one. I'm slowing him down, but I think he's going.
He's going, I think.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
It's always the same, eh? Right, I'm going to shoot it. It's like, oh my god, we could totally do this 2 versus 1, but when it's 2v2, run! That's funny. I think maybe next time, if they actually engage, won't use missiles and shit like that. That's funny though. The 400i is still here though. Exactly, Blue Manx. Yeah, exactly. Again, it's the shield holes that is the biggest issue, not the actual setup. Because I'm getting, my shields are weakened because of the nonsense and stuff, so I'm just taking way too much damage to the hull because of it. Hey Zayman, good afternoon to you, Chief. Scarlet as well. Welcome, welcome. They're gonna bring the blades next? Ah, that's fine then. Again, it's just the ballistic cannon that was screwing me up. Every time I was trying to engage, like, I don't mind my shields going down, but when you're getting hit by a size 4 ballistic cannon, it's not good. I don't have the HP to deal with that. And also Warlock as well, you know? With low shields, I get EMP'd. Not that they can stop me from getting away, but you can disable countermeasures and stuff. It's good play.
Yeah, good.
It's only good play if you can actually finish the job, though.
Probably bring out something more meta.
They ain't meta pilots, though, dude. That's the thing. Bring like 2 arrows full ballistic build, eh? Hey Miss L, how you doing? Did you upgrade your stream PC GPU to use AV1 or not yet? No, because I don't think my 2080 would be able to do something like that.
Only on 4000 series cards, everyone.
Yeah, there you go.
At least at the moment. They always do like that kind of tech promotion and for the latest graphic cards, and later on somebody mods the same things for the previous generations and they unlock it for everybody.
Yeah. it'd be pretty overkill as well if I got like just a 4090 just for the stream PC. I mean, it would future-proof it a lot, but yeah, I can't afford that. Again, I would have to see how it goes with that Blue Manx, because normally what I do is spend all the money on upgrading my gaming PC, and then eventually it becomes the streaming PC, right? Because all I have to do is just install OBS and I have all my settings on a cloud and multiple other things. So I just, like, you know what I mean? Like, putting money into the stream PC when it works is just... If I had expendable money, then sure, yeah. A game that'll hide in did. Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean, Captain Gold? That's like putting, what, 200, 300 bucks into a streaming PC that works fine right now. It'd be better to upgrade the gaming PC, right? Because if I upgrade the gaming PC, a 3080 goes into the streaming PC. Yeah. Again, like I said, if I had expendable income, yeah, I would probably do crazy stuff like that, but I'm a very strong believer where if it works, right? I know that I can already do 4K streams with my setup. It's just Twitch doesn't obviously allow it, right? So there's just no need to spend money. Ah, dear. Bounty hunters so confident in their ways, and then suddenly when it's a fair fight, they decide to leave. Yeah, exactly. Because with, like, the gaming PC next needs to have a case upgrade to fit these new cards in. I'm very interested to see how the new AMD cards work, obviously. But, you know what I mean, AMD always just feels like a cheaper last-gen version, right? To, like, Nvidia, so I'm seeing how it goes. Hey, Astro, how you doing, dude? Right now, I don't need to upgrade, because again, Star Citizen is bottlenecked around CPU, and if I was going to upgrade anything, I'd be upgrading the CPU to the new ones, right? Like the, what's it, the 7800X3D, that would be so good for Star Citizen. But I need to do motherboard, RAM, fucking everything else, right? So it's like a £1,000 upgrade. Then I need to get a case as well, so we're looking at £1,200 for that stuff. Just to future-proof it when, you know what I mean, I'm comfortable right now. Also, Captain Cole, welcome in, dude. TV, good day. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You have the scar, I'll just drop down, spawn something in case cheeky monkeys, you know?
Yeah, sure. You got stuff to do, yeah. Do this, yes. I'm looking to upgrade myself, but whenever I look at what AMD is bringing to the table, they fell short. The CPUs are really good though. Really, really good. Oh, 400 eyes awake. If this 400 eye doesn't go now, it's going to get fucking wrecked.
Okay.
He doesn't see you, I'm behind him, I guess.
Yeah, no, just watch that you don't shoot into the arms this.
Yeah.
My 1050 Ti didn't handle my new monitor that good. Gaming on it's very slippery. Yeah. That was the thing when upgrading monitors. You see this like Samsung are bringing out an 8K and stuff. Oh, I got a Cutlass Red approaching. I'm gonna lure them. Cutlass Red, I'll engage.
How do they target now with the ballista? Is there any secret sauce?
It's T or something like that. Right.
Yeah, but I don't.
Power on and do it that way.
Oh, there we go. This guy is carrying over to you. Locking
Cool.
scimitar.
Oh, he's running, I think. Yeah, yeah. Fire on him. Fire straight away on the.
One scimitar, yeah.
Next. Fire again if you can.
Lost lock. Can't.
You should have fired way more than one, dude. Like, I'll never catch him now. Yeah, remember he's got large shields, dude. That one size 5.
One scimitar for him.
No, fuck. No. Yeah, he's gonna warp.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
don't-
do that.
Don't, like, when you're dealing with large ships, dude, you fire 3. That's it, not 1. Or you fire a Helion for large. I think ray tracing is
Your
my.
red friend is waiting for you.
Yeah. Yeah, you only use scimitars for fighters, dude. Or like you will use 2 for a vanguard, because even 1 won't kill a hurricane.
Yeah, I remember the scimitars in Harbinger used to kill other like vanguards, so I thought it was like same whole HP or whatever.
Target destroyed.
I don't know why it's such why would you say it literally here when you could have gone in and repaired, man? I don't know. Also, where you're at right now, this place is the best place to go for ballista.
Yeah, but I want to be kind of close to the fighter so I can switch, you know?
Yeah, but this is it.
That's my idea.
You literally sit here.
Okay.
But the problem is when you fire, if you say you were trying to fire over, it's gonna hit the bubble.
Yeah, it's gonna hit the bubble. Yeah, I don't know.
Because
Hold that position. I'm gonna come over.
Armistice is like literally not even here, right? Where I'm at just now. Now it is. So if you're here, you've got all the war pins, but also the high ground like thing.
Ability to
Yeah,
get back.
It's only 600 meters. And what I do is just always have the ballista facing the actual place, like to just get in there. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, 500 meters to Gladius. Good.
But the nice thing about it is like the Armistice zone.
Cheese it a bit more so I can park the
Yeah.
Gladius like a bit front.
You gotta look at it that the problem with this Armistice zone bubble is that literally if you see here, I think it's like right here. This is where sometimes you want to go further away from Armistice even. Stuff like that. You know what you should really do, right? Is there's incoming. They're coming. Two Gladius on me. I'll bring them.
One pin ballista.
Yeah,
I'm backing
nuke,
the ballista,
nuke. Yeah, nuke.
Hold up. Still not in the hatch.
Oh, did you get out?
Yeah, I went out to get the... I'm close to it, like I'm next to it, I'm entering now. All good.
I'll try and not distract him or bring him this way.
Locking first. Never mind, they're
Sweet.
in safe zone.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Right, I'm gonna drag them over you.
Locking. One's away. Missed. Second one is engaging on you. Locking.
Yeah, it's him. They're just massively flaring.
Missed.
Yeah, just watch with your shots. Might be best to get into Gladius dude at this stage. But we'll see. Just keep playing with Fix. I got arms zone to play with.
Copy.
Gladius is coming back in. See the one directly above me?
Yeah, I cannot lock him. He's staying right above me.
Yeah, no. I'll bring him down. But the Gladius is holding position.
Yeah, full disengage.
Yeah.
Bogey.
Oh, it's funny, man. Incoming. The Gladius is holding like 7k out.
Yeah, and there's 12k out as well. It's not the Gladius. I don't see the engine trail. 12k up.
It could be straight missiles.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah. They're pushing in now. Pressurize that one.
This one is in safe zone. Maybe I can get him.
No, he's in safe zone. The one that's...
Looking at me.
Alright.
He's trying to land. He's looking to land or something. Not to land, but blocking the tiger bat. He's locked. Make him slow.
can't. He's running away. I'll kill him though.
He's in turn now. Firing. Flared.
Dead. Good shot.
Nice. The other one is landed. Is in the landing zone.
All right.
He's gonna spawn something.
Blister versus Blister. He's gonna get.
Maybe a tank.
He's gonna get a tank.
That would be genius. But the moment he gets out.
Yeah, but I think he can kill you before you kill him. Maybe, we'll see. It might be a torp versus shell.
Size 9. No, it's 2 shots per ballista or even 3.
He's taking off.
Oh,
He's taking off.
lifting up. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that was fucking priceless. Like, he turned straight into your torp or
Yeah, I saw him turning around and took the chance, I guess.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
He's baiting you. Yeah, he's baiting it. Yeah. He's just baiting.
I know.
I'm gonna bring him in over you here. I mean, you're quite noticeable. You know what I mean? Like it stands out.
I know. Like he does see me, but he knows that it's a point blank killer.
Oh, this is funny, man.
He can shoot me before you can.
Yeah, I know.
He's kind of locked.
Docking contact received.
That's what I did. This is funny, man. That's funny. This is good stuff. I should get a tank. Just I don't have a tank. I should get a tank and just fucking run around. His friend will come back with another ship, right? What to do? No joke, right? Is probably best to get in your Gladius or something. If you know what I mean. If they were smart at this point, he would go through the back end and leave. But he's gonna be waiting for his friend, I think. Hey KOB, good morning to you, Chief. Sorry if I missed that.
Maybe the guy is bringing an A2 to bomb, you know?
Yeah. Again, what I would suggest, dude, is just get out of the tank and sort of just run to your ship kind of thing, you know? Just leave it there as a possible distraction. Because I'm desperately needing a bio break at this second, so I'm gonna have to fucking leave, right? Because I don't want to get rammed. And I got pinged back out, so I can tell you if anything's come in. Again, if I need be, I'll just fly away, warp, come back in a bit.
Running to the Glad now. In Armistice.
Yeah, nice. Alright. Parsons no longer in the Gladius.
Log off?
No, Parsons still in. Obviously out of the Gladius, probably going to spawn their own vehicle. Interesting that I can pick up the ballista. 700. Right, you good?
Yeah.
Right. I'm restocked. I'm gonna quickly go for a bio break. Don't do a 2v1. Just wait for me. I'll be literally a few seconds.
Will do.
Bogey.
Just do it safely. I'll warp quickly. Ugh. Cancellation.
All systems offline. Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Alright. I'll be 260.
Copy that.
Heck. Ooh-doo-doo. What's the situation?
He's nuking my ballista. Well, it's fine. I'm keeping him busy.
Hey Wolf, how you doing, Chief? Welcome in.
Bottom door is now up.
Right to crash, good though? Nice, good to hear, dude. Get some sleep. Where did the Avenger Titan come from?
Landed. Here we go. He's got some good aim, so watch out.
Scan the Avenger. Might be
Oh.
doing their own.
Fine.
Let's just leave it. Start heading towards the sun. I'll cover you. Since you're gonna be slower.
Copy that. On cruise.
Go. Just leave him. They're literally trying to fucking get multiple people together, dude. Fucking just don't need to play their silly games. Plus the Navy are still here. Getting a detection at 48, like, which is strange because fighters don't come in that big, you know?
Yeah, maybe it's A2 or something.
Hey Jedi, how you doing? Yeah, imagine if you just avoid it. Do you want to head, start curving round? Let's go to, what'd you fancy? Want to go to Hurston?
Ship change first, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, let's go.
Cool. Alright, I'll head back to Yellow.
Bottom drive is now up.
And hell is Grim?
Bogey.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I see it.
Other side of the planet. Lose. On 6.
Yeah, somebody's warping in. Chasing after me just now. Let's continue on route. Again, we'll play on Hurston.
Bottom drive is now up.
Yeah, it's our friends from before. I think
Is
I
it?
see the warlock. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Or abandoned ships. Yeah, I
So
see.
they switched to maybe double Gladys, you know.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Docking denied. Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, da, da. Ooh.
Engines offline.
Quickly go grab a drink before we go. Get my water out. Lux, the invisible drink that gets you through. Hey, Harry Love, that pub has grown quick? Yeah, super, super huge. Crazy how the scale of him is.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
And this was
Your insurance claim has been sent. ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered.
the kitchen making kala buna? If I'm saying that right. What is that? Sounds delish. And before it snails. Good.
Yeah, there they are.
Well, just keep heading out.
Heading out. Doesn't want a QT.
Mm,
30k?
I can move mine.
There we go.
Well, you pulled me as well. Hey Mordors. It has a few spices that goes inside the beef and a layer of spice as a coating on the beef. Ooh, sounds delish. Ugh. That does sound good. And what will you have with it? Some rice? Some naan bread? Some poppadoms? Wrapped in an omelette? What's the fancy? Rice, okay. I'd have all three of it. I've been recently loving like scrambled egg with rice and then like a sweet chili sauce, Mordors. It's so good. So good. Not quite like egg fried rice basically, but just again, nice little boiled rice, bit of scrambled egg, sweet chili sauce. Banging. Absolutely banging. And very cheap these days as well. Well, everyone's had a good weekend. Hope you're all doing well. I'll change up the music a little bit. Ooh. Hey, Big Johnny, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Actually, this might not be the song I want. Ah, this isn't so. My bad. Well, the channel, I thought I already followed. That's all good, dude. I'm one of these content creators that doesn't care about follow time. Just as long as people are here enjoying the content, that's all I care about. Especially if like people decide they want to unfollow and they come back a year later and refollow. I don't mind that stuff. Makes no difference to me. 5 minutes of your time is the same as, you know, a year of your time. It's the same with like subscriber streaks. I just don't care about that shit. We had a new change open up. Oh, change open up in the town German kebab house. Ooh. I was watching this thing on YouTube where it was this in America, German food with Korean food mixed together. So it's like German beer and sausage, then you have like Korean, you know, like rice dishes and stuff with it. Sounded actually pretty dope, like. Cook kebab, best kebab I've ever had. That sounds nice. Well, I've never had that, Blue Manx. But then I do unfollow everyone if I don't watch their content. I unfollow people and follow them all the time. I think Sai and Jack are my longest follows so far. But again, like I unfollow people, refollow them. I don't care about these things. Right, what do we have at this time? Edmund? Edmund looks good.
In the dark.
No, that's ooh, it's northwest. Right, let's go to let's go to Hadley. That might be no, see that's in northwest as well. Theodis. Theodis East. Food mixed together like that sounds interesting. Very different. Lots of Connies these days? Yeah. My god. I downed a crazy amount of water before I started streaming, and yeah. Now it's like, I need to urinate every 30 minutes. Flushing out. I will be a few minutes. I can say. Big.
I'm back.
Getting old? Oh, fun enough, Edmund is actually coming in the light. Let's head there. Because this is setting in the west already. How fast your in-game community grow when started playing Star Citizen? Was that hard? What do you mean? Orbital. Hey, Running Deer. It's been a couple of years since I played. Is your ship scanning? Yeah, it is, yeah. I've got it on a repeat button on my thing. I don't really push my Discord, Orbital. People can just join if they want, you know what I mean? Like, I've always found that ever since I was a content creator, I don't have a Discord like other people's stuff. People just come to watch my content and that's it. You know? I'm not really in the market to fucking listen to people's life stories. You know, everyone's got their own life story to deal with. Oh, yeah.
It went without me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it
Oh,
doesn't.
yeah, that's true. What are you scanning for? Just in case people are heading towards us, players, bounty hunters. We're crime 5, so... I've got my Discord set up really nicely where it's got like a chat place for everyone. You don't need to be a subscriber to talk in it, and the forums on Discord where you can put down stuff to help me out and stuff. But again, I don't really push Discord to be like this place where people come to hang out and stuff like that. That would just be fucking lying to you guys. Use it if you want to use it. I don't give a shit if you don't, really. I feel, ooh, wait. Yeah, sun's coming up, Edmund. Beautiful. I feel lost in that all the features of the ships now are certain. 1 second. You get used to it. I also had that with Gilded as well. Gilded, we set it all up for a community, had all these areas. People used it for like a couple of weeks and then people stopped using it, so I'm definitely at the stage now where Discord is just to hang out, like if you want to hang out, and notifications go there, you know? Makes it so much simpler for everyone. Hey, Humbug, how you doing? I think the only feature I'm going to be using with Discord very shortly is you're going to be able to add it where people can be like a paid member. And we're going to be putting Nix and RL content there. Because I don't have a Patreon, and I just don't really want to set up one either. Because again, I just don't like having people having to go to different fucking areas to do the same job, right? It's so much easier if it's just all on Discord, and then people can decide to use it or not. CH Gaming, how you doing, Chief? Only in certain places. Lower hard atmosphere. It's pretty good, actually. On light atmosphere, it's rubbish. Space, it's rubbish. But this all changes in 4.0. People will get a reality check when dealing with medium ships and they're like in lights and stuff like that in the future. I know, mocking ducking. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that, dude. I can't do anything about the ad volume, sadly. I really wish they would tone it down, right? Because I've had a few people recently saying that. Because I regulate my sound to just be like, I think at full volume it's like a decent amount of noise. But yeah, the ads are just ridiculously loud. I apologize for those ads, guys. But yeah, nothing I can do about it. If I had a way to turn it down, I would. But then I would probably just make it... a long ping? Yeah, that's Lorville. 24 above us. Actually, it's not above us. Sun. Oh, no, wait, it is. You there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, heading 3:30.
Let's see. Oh. What the? I'm dead, dude.
Did you just crash into a building? Yeah.
No, I am dead on lifting off, dude.
Your character is like all the way there, inside. Or maybe you got flown, right?
I don't know what happened, like I just lifted off.
Yeah, I would never be on the ground in this game.
Holy shit. I landed like just to refuel quantum, like.
Yeah. That's most likely, you know when the server you see people underground and stuff? Like, or their landing gears are underground? That's probably what you had, and you came,
Something, yeah.
Yeah, you took up, you lifted up too fast or something like that. That's a Coney. It might just be doing a mission. You got plenty of time though. Oh, come in any danger.
Look how majestic it is.
I know, eh? It's majestic. Alright, you leaving? blasted off again! Oh my god. Holy shit, it's gone to Narnia. Quickly, alert the guardsmen! The witch has appeared!
Now you need to attempt docking.
Attempt docking, yeah. Don't worry, I'll build a dock with that ship, no problem. I study Interstellar. That's a player. Player humbug. Bounty Hunter. Only thing you could do is raise your volume up if it's not already maxed out. For what, sorry? If you did answer my question, please do it again. Been out 5 ads. Yeah, so Saber's CH Gaming. Saber is viable only in Hurston, ArcCorp, Microtech, Crusader on low hard atmosphere. Anywhere else, it's absolutely useless. So useless in light atmosphere, useless in space. Balance your sound with ad levels? Yeah, but the thing is though, Skellum, how do I balance ads that I don't see on my channel, right? How do I do that, dude? You know what I mean? I can't balance sound that I have no control over. And I don't get to hear it myself, right? I like that the all ping macro you got there. It's actually, well, I mean, technically it would be a macro, right? But it's just a button keeps repeating itself on my joystick, that's it. Same thing though, I suppose. I don't think the fighters are coming. I guess they were like, no.
Or think.
Your work, man. Oh, CIG. You would need the help? Yeah, but you know what I mean, guys? Ads are always going to be a thing. I'm not having it where I'll constantly change my audio because they have an advert that's too loud or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to spend all that time because then they could upload another advert that sounds completely different, right? And then I've got to change all my shit again. So no, I'd rather just have me sounding good and you're just gonna have to deal with ads being too loud. Send the complaint to you, Twitch about that. Do you have your arrow outfit written down? It's just literally repeaters, Humbuck. 2 Panthers and 2, what are they called? Bulldogs, that's it. No, it'd be Bulldogs.
Bulldogs, yes, size 1.
Yeah, I know. I know. Or if they just had the same sort of system as YouTube, you know what I mean? We would all be in a really good situation right now. Because YouTube has a really good ad system where, yeah, you can literally pay $10 a month to not have ads. And the content creator still makes the money. Then Twitch's ad revenue sort of system is a bit sketchy at times.
Wait till Elon Musk buys Twitch. Well, it won't happen because it's owned by Bezos, but still.
Yeah.
He said like $20 for verified accounts on Twitter, and it made like internet rage. And then he said like, what about 8?
Another hardware question, do you prefer the MFG pedals over Virpil pedals? Well, I've never used Virpil pedals, and the reason for that is they don't have a hydraulic dampener, humbug. I'm not a fan of springs when it comes to pedals, you know what I mean? And MFGs offer the ability to have a hydraulic dampener that sorts out that issue. The springs are just to basically center it, right? But any feedback I push forward and backwards, the dampener is a hydraulic system, which means that I can tension it up to a motherfucking stage where I get a good pump on my legs and have a lot more precision with my aiming. Because people are all, like, you aim quite a bit with your yaw in Star Citizen and other flying games, and people are like, how do you aim TheDarkLaw with your feet? And it's, again, I barely move my pedals. Look at this, right? Look how precise the movement is. I'm in full control of it because it's dampened to fuck with a hydraulic, not springs. I know there's a mod for Virpils. Yeah, it uses the same hydraulic, humbug. But I have heard that Virpil are looking into something, so maybe in the future, who knows. But I love my crosswinds. They're really, really good. Very good price as well. Custom made, well, not custom made, but human made, not a machine, you know. Limited stock each time. The dude is really, really cool. And definitely a fair price. Really well packaged as well when they turned up. Like, I was actually blown away with how good the packaging system was. I think there's something upcoming like that they did with the whole product range. Yeah, possible.
There's also a lot of racing pedals on the market that have dampener on. So, and you get 3 axes like clutch, brake, and gas.
Exactly, yeah.
But for a flight sim, I think MFG is the best option out there.
I think so, yeah. Again, you can use them for racing. They just don't have clutch, that's all. But you can get really nice pedals that look like racing ones. If Virpil bring out their next set of pedals with the dampener and stuff like that, then yeah, I'll probably move to them. But until now, like, I love the crosswinds. Plus, I can kick, like, literally I use them as, like, footrest when I'm not streaming or stuff like that. It just works really well. They're very, very sturdy. And I've just used industrial Velcro to stick it to the hardwood, and that's it. Nothing else required. Super good. Yeah, don't think that group is
I'll just
willing.
float around. I won't touch the ground this time.
Yeah, I don't know. Might be swapping servers at this rate, dude. Thrustmasters should get their fingers up there. The rest of them start competing. Why? Why would they compete with Virpil, right? Tell me that. Why would they go and waste money trying to compete with VKB and Virpil, right? You gotta remember the flight market is dreadfully low. Space Sims is really low. Flying in general, nobody makes games anymore apart from DCS, right? DCS has a very small community compared to other games that are like racing games and stuff like that, you know? So again, why would they ever waste resources? Yeah, but you know what I mean, dude? That's the thing, like, Virpil make their money because they're high-end product, right? And Thrustmaster has no interest in moving into that market where it's the same with the Thrustmaster Warthog. When that first came out, nobody bought it. There's very fucking few of them actually made, and they lost money building more than they should have at the time. So why would they repeat that process, dude? You know? Competition brings down prices and new ideas. It doesn't. It doesn't. It only does that if your market actually brings in that one, you know?
If there's a huge demand, but there isn't.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The only reason people are more into joysticks now is, you know, just to try it out or something like that. But hardly anyone actually goes and spends, you know, $1,000 on a setup. Especially in today's market. Again, I don't know, it's the same as like Logitech bought Saytech and they've not made any joysticks in like 2 years. Longer than that, you know?
Remember the Star Citizen Hotas?
Oh yeah, yeah. Again, Thrustmaster will always stay where they just got cheap joysticks that you can get into, more stuff for driving, as that brings in more income. Like, no joke, I wouldn't be surprised if I see VKB and Virpil coming out with fucking steering wheels in the future, you know? There was once a rumor that Saytech will bring out a Star Citizen setup. Yeah, that was an absolute meme and a half, humbug. They did like a prototype and shit like that, and they were also gonna do like a special face scanning tech nonsense, really good camera, whatever, and then they were like, oh, we'll just go with Toby, you know? Again, a lot of companies always come out with ideas and like promises and stuff like that, but then you see it in today's market and they just go, no, you know what I mean? There's no point. We're not gonna waste our money developing something that's not gonna make us any income. And right now, driving games and like sport games like Madden and football and all those things bring in way more money to companies like that for game pads and all that shit, right? Ooh. Might have to be swapping server and going back to Daymar. Console gaming is the thing now? Yeah, console gaming is. I'm gonna go back to menu. Wow, 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 wow. I mean, generally, with today's sort of marketing gaming, there's not many reasons nowadays to like go for a big PC, right? If you look at like the PlayStation 5, and then especially when you get like PlayStation 6 in like 2 or 3 years time from now, you know what I mean? It's getting very, very close to the point where PCs are soon becoming irrelevant, right? Obviously, like Star Citizen, for example, is a game that would require, you know, a decent PC. But if they had a more simpler engine, for example, you know what I mean? It could have been done on a console and stuff. Or maybe will be done on a console in the future. Who knows, right? Maybe scoring 42, maybe not just Star Citizen. And then there's a lot of crossplay, for example. Crossplay is a big thing right now where Switch, you know, Nintendo, Xbox, Sony, everyone sort of gets it where their games can start working. So again, like, I actually see it where... And VR is on console as well now, and it's getting better and better. I generally feel like in the next 10 years, you're not going to be owning a PC. I really don't think you will. I think you'll just have a box that plays everything. You know what I mean? It'll play PlayStation games, it'll play Xbox, PC, Nintendo. I think it'll just be something that does everything. And it'll be like $1,000 or something like that, and that's it, right? You'll just buy that model every 2 or 3 years with updated tech.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Because even laptops now are insane. Orcus, you were saying?
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Yeah.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
Crazy, man. It's crazy. You may actually find in 10 years' time, you put a box in your room and you just put a headset on and you play everything in VR, like Player One, Ready Player One. Going back to day one. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I would be, like, after playing quite a bit of VTOL VR, like, I would be completely happy just sitting on a fucking chair in VR, like. Don't have to have joysticks or anything. It's just all in the gamepad. Especially if you've got the full body scanning, Skylim. Like when you're playing a game that offers full body scanning to somebody who's just using a headset, for example, like it's insane, man. When people are, you know, they're actually bending down in real life, it's fucking crazy how they can make like the in-game character move, and it's really, really cool, man. Like the CS:GO game in VR is really, really well done. And then if you look at Alex, for example, you know. But yeah, 10 years, it might be just where you put a little box in your room, you put a headset on, you grab a couple of gloves for your hands, and then everything is feedbacked, and, or, you know what I mean, and that's it, right? I'm completely cool with that as well. Save a lot of space. Just make a VR space, you know, just a chair, a box. You don't need monitors, you just do everything in VR. That feedback porn is gonna be great. I'm gonna crash that. I got warp. No, it's not warping. No, it is. Oh fuck. Ah! This is why I can't wait for quantum boosting, where I just do it myself. None of this fucking automatic shit. It doesn't matter. I'll just do it myself. I'll get my Thanatos fucking outfit on. Maybe, who knows? Oh my god, Nickelback. Alright. Heading 125. 100 out. Yeah, 140, something like that. You'll look for the thing. I love you. I can't wait to try QCM Loveline though. Going high speed with no afterburner ability, that'll be pretty fucking dope, like. Oh my god, it's the 07 spammers. Actually, we don't have much time till the sun comes down. Ugh. I should really try and find somewhere that's near Shubin in the light. Like this one at Prashad, basically. Oh, really? It's about to lose its light. Sun's in the west. I like when it's coming up in the east and the sun, when you're flying towards the west, the sun, you see the shadows behind you. Yeah, I need to try and find somewhere like this. I'll do it in 3.18 when Daymar gets updated. If you're knowing the joysticks, what have you decided to go for? Are you just getting left stick? Alright. Just keep going, because we'll eventually have to move. Sorry, too dark. And I need to actually locate something on the opposite side. Oh yeah. Start riding through it like a wee wave, basically. However, afterburner privileges, you're just disappearing. Yeah. It's all good. I can catch up. Again, this will help when SEM comes in. Oh! Ooh! No, I'm trying to kill myself. Coming? Maybe? No, it's just rock, yeah. Man, it's so cool the smoke or like the sand actually follows like the contours of the land. Yeah, like it gets pulled basically. It's quite cool. So like if you stay, so I'm saying about you about 500, you see it wiggling like, and then when it hits like a wall, it puffs up. It's really, really clever actually. Yeah, the little things exactly. With Afterburn, but as soon as you run out, what I'm hoping that CIG would do is make it where, like, no joke, if they made it where only Afterburner worked on the main thruster, you would have such a huge pool, right? And then it would allow you to blast, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Again, it's hard to sort of simulate it right now because you have to do a lot of micromanagement. You could actually macro it though. When you boost, it would release SEM, but it also changes your power system back to like weapons, for example, so you can't reach in whilst at that speed. Oh. Yeah, that was me. Again, high speed sync is not good. Oh, sorry. My bad. I didn't realize Puppeteer was muted. My bad, Skylum. Yeah, should be able to hear him now.
Now I can't mention Skylum again.
I know. Alright, let's go to Shubin. I'm gonna try and... Whoop!
Yeah? That's close.
You try and figure out somewhere where I can find... Fuck are you? Oh, there it is. Ugh.
Quantum drive is now off. Okay. Targeted field is at 75%.
Whew. Oof, dusty as fuck.
Yeah. Need to set up like a recording option. I dropped up from orbit straight behind you. Some blackout.
Sunglasses on.
Doing a loop.
Short. The fuck was that? That wasn't a loop. You're not meant to fucking 180 it.
I was trying to land behind you, but you
Alright. So you're going for a loop. That was a fucking 180.
Oh shit, oh shit. Don't smoke and low fly at the same time.
Yeah, that will kill you.
Whoa!
I'm gonna get you killed. The only thing I smoke is players. The only problem with Shubin is it's so flat in this area.
Arcorp for me has the largest mountains out there.
Yeah, but it's all white sand though, man.
Hey, it's only around the mountains and then that's your playground.
Yeah.
Really small circle.
Again, I just need to find something out here that would do it, right?
I'm guessing we would need to scan from orbit and look on the interesting places.
Yeah. I can maybe go east to the left.
Take the lead.
He goes back to shooting basically. Sun will be up, you know. Then we get in the things in the background. Yeah. This is it? Yeah. We're under forever. So this is awesome where you get like the ship shadow to play with.
To your right.
Alright.
Holy shit, this is trippy.
Alright.
Oh!
Let's turn around again.
Almost. Everything here is brown, so the rocks don't stick out.
And oh. Oh no, God, no. Oh shit! Fuck! I nearly smoked into the ground.
And blackout. I How are you not blacking out?
I'm not blacking out. I'm using the invert technique. The fuck? Stop firing missiles! This is not fucking DCS world!
Soft and Narnia. Oh shit!
I got you! Fire missiles at me!
Like, it wasn't even close, dude. Like,
I don't know, like on my screen it was pretty close, like. I'll rewind it here. Watch. Got him!
It looked like it passed.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been passed. How was dinner, Zeman? Your lovely beef. Gonna be very interested to see what, like, fighting will be when we have the ability to shift away a lot easier with more thrust going forward. Music squeak. Nice.
Take us out of Narnia.
Nah, you'll be lucky. Wait for the door to fully open. After 8 hours of cooking? Nice. No. Not for me. Are you pushing me around?
Narnia, live, man.
Arnia is great. Ah, for fuck's sake.
I don't think it will work with two of us.
It will, it will. Second time.
Oh, here we go again. Whee!
Alright. See ya. Alright, here we go. See?
Way.
Told you. It's always twice.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I'll just climb and probably make a break here.
Has been sent.
Alright, cool.
Catch you later.
Is it just for flame? quite like to try a warlock, right? I'll try a warlock with something. Let's quickly claim it, see if I can actually
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
look. It's the instance, right? I don't think I've got enough weaponry to do this.
Claim has been sent. Your vehicle
But I have an idea after fighting those guys earlier on. It could be actually a good little beta. But I don't think I've got the weapon system to be able to do it. Which would be this. Yeah. Wonder if we're gaming, games, Star Citizen applications. That's it. Where would I get this? Mmm. Fuck. Get this then. New Babbage. That might be interesting. Mmm. This is what I'm thinking, right? I kind of want this, right? Even though they're different in speed. Hmm. The Revenant never got worked on it, right? All the weapons. Tom Barino loves this warlock. Any reactions today? There's nothing for me to react to, dude. I looked around and there's nothing. Even Salty Mike's not been doing any reactions recently. Like, no joke, Star Citizen content is just shriveled up, man. Unless you keep watching, like, Inside Star Citizen every fucking day, you know? California. Yeah, it's just difficult. It is difficult, champ. That's probably why a lot are playing New World. You could clip your initial reaction of the master modes. That was funny reaction. I don't really like going back, you know. I mean, I could go Revenant, right? It's just the low ammo, right? Hmm. Or do I just go fucking shotgun? Rest in peace. Hmm. A reaction of TDL from a year or two ago? Nah. What's the challenge? No. Just do exclamation mark challenge and don't be a dick, Heavy Bob. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get. That's the choice I have. I think arson is probably easier for me to get into. I think I actually have one of those guns, maybe. Yeah, but you can see here that the AD B4 has better fire rate, you know. Less speed though. But obviously huge amount of rounds extra. A little bit less damage, but however the Revenant puts a huge spike on IR, like, which is crazy. This requires me a little bit too much to fucking fiddle about with. Yeah, well, they'll be working on ammo for the future, right? Gundam Seed is on YouTube now. Oh, nice. Oh, that might be a watch tonight then. Yeah, the Gundam info channel, yeah. They've got episode 2. They got 3 episodes that they got on it. I think they are 2 because in their master modes, the Club de Mantis on the Gladius has 1,000 round. Did it? I know they're reworking the weapons. We're actually going to get the weapon rework before the flight. Wow, wow. Let me have a look at that actually. Star Citizen, Sitcon, 22. Bow, bow. Just those in the crowd. Are you gonna live forever? Alright. Where is it? Wow, wow. There it is. What part was it more? Yeah, I've not even started Witcher Mercury. I'm gonna wait for the first season to be finished and just binge it. Alright. Do you know whereabouts it is for the Mantis?
We're putting the ships in the right
Oh,
place.
wait.
Act and function in different ways to support all of those different goals.
In trying to figure out these roles and define what they are and make the gameplay for them, we started very heavily leaning toward combat, mostly because combat is a mechanic that is very widely applicable throughout the game, and the principles behind it apply.
Man, look at this circle fighting in 4.0.
To various other roles in the game.
We've been working away in the S42 branch, and this has really allowed us to isolate these ships. So we're kind of broken it down into archetypes, and it's really allowed us to kind of break down what these ships do. You know, and also it's to make sure that when we are defining these roles and balancing these roles, that we're putting the ships in the right place, because
holy
we don't
fuck.
want
That was some seriously close range
you play this
missling.
ship, it means you dominate.
Especially with an ignite system.
But there's always got to be plus and minuses, so the balance is right. So there's still some crossover between the ships. So just picking one type of ship just isn't, isn't just a win.
We have already defined several ship roles, and they're usually known as light, medium, and heavy fighters. Light fighters for us are fighters which are very dominant.
265 on that,
on
the Mantis. Where were you seeing?
Oh, combat?
Let's keep going.
They come with the downside.
That's only 265 rounds.
Which means the materials chosen on the ship are probably not the strongest. So it's more about the attack. It's more about trying to outposition and get in there and attack and get out of the situation.
Heavy fighters are kind of the opposite. They're not supposed to be really good
Funny,
at
we're figuring out what the
1
ships
versus
do
1,
now.
but they excel
Alright.
at N versus N engagements. So when we have group battles. Medium fighters for us, internally we call multi-role fighters because they have a lot of hard
Alright, okay.
points. So they have a lot of loadout to perform.
That dish up their ship.
Change. We basically just want to go take out. And then from the less about the correction,
The ship roles is to really help players should be used over the past.
we have the environments, current speed.
It's a subject we've talked about many at speed. We've tried to
Yeah,
just
somebody
think.
told me. Oh yeah, here we go. It's L. That's it. L.
Which is not very interesting.
To maneuver
L,
to the
L.
opposite of what we want to achieve, meaning
Yeah, I need
meaningful
L
and
and-
effective positional maneuvering.
We want the combat to be closer and to be more turn-oriented.
Oh! Holy shit! Kebab! Holy shit! You're right! I never spotted that one! My god! Mother of gypsy danger! And, well, I suppose actually... No, it's not 51. So even the Panthers have been increased. Capacitors have been increased, which means maybe more afterburner, which means maybe more forward thrust. Damn! I didn't even take this into consideration because obviously, why would I look at the weapon system? Still only 48 decoys though. Ugh. Wish I could get rid of the noise and have more decoys. Join Bannerlord? Is that that medieval game? Stuff like that. The one where you you have like battles in the field and stuff. It's like FPS and stuff like that. I think that's the right one. It is, yeah. Is it called Bannerlord, or what's the main game of it called? It's you get lots of modding and stuff for that one as well. God, it's not Medieval Times. It's Is it just called Bannerlord, or is there like is the main game it's called, or am I thinking of something? Mountain Blade. That's it. Yeah. Thank you.
So rotations should matter more than just flat speed.
Having very high speeds that are pretty much the same between all ship classes negates a lot of the opportunity.
Then you see here, right? Scorpions have 295, which is very interesting. Which means that they may have not already done it, but you got 2 Scorpions, 2 Neutrons.
For smaller ships to flex different types
Every
of
time I
gameplay.
see
One of the big
a
issues with
UI, I'm
speeds in
gonna
combat is
pause
it's very
it to
hard to
see.
keep players
Tempest?
engaged in the combat because players can move so far so quickly in such a short space of
240, Yellow Jackets 320, so
time.
they're
It's
not
quite
being
hard to keep
changed.
track on your opponent.
So you might think,
Interesting.
oh, why don't we just make the ship slower and call it a day? Well, we can't do that.
The main reason we can't
Make it super fast.
just make everything slower is the size of the Star Citizen world. We've got huge planets where we need to go from the planet's surface up into space. We need to transverse between different systems. So essentially we can't have just low speeds all of the time.
There's a massive universe out there to explore. There's planets to explore, and the feelings we want to capture with the speed, we still want.
Tried an awful lot
Speed.
because
Again, there we go on the Gladius. 1,000 rounds on the Mantis, and very, very high.
the advantages of flying fast in terms of
Look down, look down.
defense
God damn it, I need to
is
see the
just
power.
better.
So since the last year,
But it doesn't. But we encourage gameplay to occur at a lower speed. But it doesn't really work because
Power.
the advantages of flying
I'm interested to know if that's 51 shots on default. I don't know if Leica would have it set that way, right?
fast in terms of defense
51 dual 51s is a lot of shots.
is just better.
Which means that if they put it to shorter range...
so
that'd
since
be
the
even
last
cooler.
year, the focus of Vehicle Feature Team shifted very heavily towards Squadron 42 and nailing down the flight and space combat experience for it. And I'm very proud to say that we finally found a really good working solution that we're going to show today.
Mr. Modes.
So the main idea is to simply not have.
They might have just
combat
only done
and
it for the
long-range
Gladius
travel,
because
at the same time. So we're splitting
they are doing work on Squadron 42, you know what I mean?
these gameplay experiences. This will be done by a thing which is called master modes. A master mode is a thing that is globally applied to your ship. And we have two of them. We have SCM, which is now relabeled as...
Again, I don't want to go back over this again.
Combat or mining.
34. It's not 34, right? Would it be 34 with all power? No, that's all power to engines as well. Yeah, that's way more shots. It's not 34 standard. No way. With no power to weapons? Fuck, I don't even know what it is. Anybody got a fucking 100 300 I series they're floating around in just now? It's not 34. That's high. That's really high. Because even a Saber is 26 on the 4.
Or any of these kind of core kind of things the ship does. We want the player to
I don't
do
know. Like,
these
I'm not
things
floating
as well.
300 in
And what this
ages.
does is it
Here's
reduces
the Gladius,
speed
right? Editor player.
but it also enables the shield to be turned on.
There we go. There we go. Look. 1,000 round Mantis and 51 shots in the Panther, which means that if you put the third Panther on, it would be 34, and that's without. Because obviously I can't see,
Behind this is
but I'm
where
guessing
you
they're
can go
just...
combat. It's where the guns are on, the missiles can be armed and fired, and all the kind of operational things a ship
1,000
does
rounds
operates within this mode.
The speeds that you can...
There we go! 62 Panther! Holy shit! So what are they changing? If they're giving us more rounds to shoot, where is the drawback? Are they lowering the damage down? Lowering the damage down would actually be a really good idea. Or range. Having more shots, less range would work. I never noticed this the first time because I was more concentrating on flying, but...
somewhat limited, somewhere between 200 and 300 meters per second, tuning pending. But this is basically the hard cap, which you cannot not really exceed. You can slightly exceed this by using boost, but you cannot maintain any velocity beyond that SEM limit for a longer period of time.
So we're thinking of this as some kind of energy management system, so you can go a little
Those clips with the low Scorpion fly model, the UI is different.
bit faster with
Is
a little
it?
bit more
Oh
accelerations
yeah, I know.
when
No,
you
never
need
mind.
to, but
Never mind, yeah.
you know that you
I know
use a
the
limited
telltale sign.
resource, and you should use it carefully.
Specifically, the boost space is interesting for
That's 3 Panthers at 56 shots.
And you should use it carefully.
Specifically, the boost space is interesting for...
And that's defaulted power. 33 across the board. And you've got 56 fucking shots in every single Panther. So weapon stacking doesn't change it anymore. Or maybe it doesn't change it in their system. Interesting. Again, I never even bothered to look at this part. Because when they're talking about flight, it's not like... They're not talking about new capacitor changes, but... Also, look at the fucking cross-section of this 300i series. It's 13,000. The cross-section is fucking massive on the 300 series.
For space combat, because that boost space is not spherical.
So those G's going forward are no joke.
As it was before. You can boost the
Now it's at 34 though.
fastest if you're going forward on a straight line, and you have
Why is it at
a lot of
34?
debuffs when you're trying to boost backwards. That alone gets us.
Oh my god. You might lose shots if you go to all power to engines. Or all power to shields. You might actually have a negative now in capacitor. Because He's 56 here with like you see here. Fuck. If we go to there, defaulted, right? You can see there it's defaulted energy. But here,
as it was before.
It goes to 34. Now, obviously, it would go higher if you're going, unless they've changed the weapon system. It would go higher. So my only theory is that it loses shots when you go to power, to engines and stuff like that, which is really, really fucking cool.
And you have a lot of debuffs when you...
Because this means that somebody that decides to do the macroing in the game, where when you press your gunfire, it changes to this actually could be a counter to macro switching for power things. So there's a lot of people that cheat with macros using where when they pull the trigger to shoot, it instantly changes to engine power management, and when they pull afterburner, it instantly changes to weapon systems. So that they can navigate whilst their weapons are regenerating, and they literally use the two here. This might be a punishment system where if you try to do that, you're actually going to lose ammunition in between the shots or the recharging and stuff, which is really, really cool.
Trying to boost backwards. That alone gets us a lot of interesting...
That's just a theory though that I'm going on, because obviously it's dropped from 56 to 34.
Importantly, you don't have your quantum drive.
The only thing I can think of in those two scenes is the difference is they change power some way. If it went to weapons, it's going to be higher, obviously, than 54 or 56, whatever it was. But you see here, right? 56 fucking rounds in all three Panthers, and then it just goes, and that, again, the power thing here is defaulted on the screen. Then it's 34, which means that power has been changed in these two clips.
You can boost the fastest if you...
and it has a negative effect on the weapon system. Hey Don, how are you doing, Chief?
Going forward on a straight line, and you have a lot of debuffs when you're trying to boost backwards. That alone gets us a lot of interesting maneuvering space and variation in the day-to-day.
Now we just need a clip to see if they change power in combat or something like that. But I doubt we're going to see it though.
The idea is that quantum is restrained to the quantum traversal mode.
The second mode is quantum control mode, or QCM or QM. What this mode does, limited before to 200 to 300 meters per second. Now you can
travel across the... And you can access it at any... We've created this feature called Boost.
I also never noticed this. Last time. Placeholder group leader, aka TheDarkLaw, members, it actually says when they're aligned and spooled. And I guarantee it'll go down in the list sort of like there. Possible fleet warping.
We want to kind of see the available.
Give you like a bit fast if it's within, let's say, 50,000 kilometers, whereas you will use quantum mode really fast over a planet. It's rather close to you, planets, and allows you to quantum boost when you want to zip really fast over a planet. It also allows you to quantum boost to quickly go between points of interest which are rather close to you, and it allows you to go to travel long distances between. It comes at a cost. With your capacitor systems are non-functional
defaulted power
because they
in the Gladius
interfere with the quantum.
Ah, fuck you! You're in quantum mode, even though you're going zero. Damn it!
Wards of your ship will not be able to
change. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 84 Panther shots. What? And he's on power. No, wait. Whoa, whoa.
A little period of time.
Whoa, horsey.
Everything has to spool up and change, so you will lose.
And it goes to 51. But why?
There'll be a little period of time where everything has to spool up and change. So
what's this? 84 shots out of 55? Oh no, wait. 55 out of 84. But we don't get to see this fucking bit down here. He changes power. But why? Why would he change power? He's full boost. And it goes to 51.
Lose your shields during the...
He moves to engines. There's a negative effect. There's a negative effect when you move to engines and shields now. Because again, it's different. It was 30 or 51. No, because that's because he's got the Mantis on it.
Your weapons during this, but you also won't be going fast. So there's a risk-reward element when you need to switch modes.
So it's going to be a very kind of conscious choice of what mode you should be in at any particular point.
I
So
need
if
to
you
see it
feel
with the 300i.
Whenever someone that's close by, you're not quite sure.
Because this one's got the Mantis, right? I need
Any
it with the
particular
free
point.
guns
So
to
if you
see
feel
if we
the
got the
threat
power draw.
of another someone that's close by, you're not quite sure.
It might just be the same system
what
as
their
we got just
intention
now.
is. Maybe
It's just more capacitor. Yeah. 51. Because we need it on the default is... How does the 300i have more power than... You know what I'm saying? It's free size... Oh, mate, because it's got size 4 mount on it, doesn't it? I wonder if that gives it more power then. Might need to do some testing beforehand. So free Panthers on a 300 series gives you 56 shots. But 2 Panthers on a Gladius gives you 51 when you're in the negative.
maybe switch to standard control mode and be safe, or you can switch into quantum
Give me the other screen.
mode and escape.
Give me the other screen.
And this is gonna kind of bring in an element of
Give me the weapon
danger as well.
systems. Okay. He has 2 Panthers at the most. 2 Panthers plus man 44, 46 more. Yeah, I know. No. We're comparing the 300 series Veshkan. I don't care about the Gladius, right? I'm just looking for the change. The 300 series had 3 Panthers at 56 shots each. And the Gladius has less, which means that there's more power in the 300 series than there is the Gladius. That's what I'm sort of rolling on in my head right now, guys. Full engines at 84 shots. No. Full engines is not at 84 shots. That's full power to weapons for 84 shots. So it shows you that interceptors, because the 300 series is technically an interceptor, right? I think it is. Games, stars and applications. Here, 300 series. Pretty sure it's classed as an interceptor. Origin. What is it classed as? It's classed as a luxury. Why? The 325. Is an interceptor. Interesting. Let's look at here, right? So this is load 30 and we go down to 'Oh, it loads it down. Why does it load it down? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Interesting. No, these are. Let's change the draw. Actually, 25, 25. That's a lot of ammunition added in. Isn't 51 still a lot? Yeah. Oh yeah, KLB. But I'm comparing that the shots in the 300 series in this video has more ammunition than a Gladius. Even though the Gladius has 2, right? But it has more ammunition. Because obviously right now the drawback is when you go down to like a ballistic weapon, you technically get more energy. Or if you drop a weapon size, you get more energy. If you take off a weapon, you get more energy. If you turn a weapon off, you get more energy. The 300 series has more shots in default mode than the Gladius, and the Gladius only has 2 guns, which means that there could be a capacitor boost to interceptor rolls, right? Which is very, very interesting, which means that if you're wanting to have more ability to do things, more afterburner, for example, or more shots, and obviously we know that the SM speed is going forward is going to be really good. This means that, like, when you're trying to run from an interceptor, they have way more magazines to be able to beam you down, which means that I would imagine that the Gladius and stuff are going to have the ability to outturn at close range, right? But if you fail to outturn an interceptor and you have to run away, you ain't getting away from that motherfucker if it actually has a bigger capacitor pool than the Gladius, because we don't have that right now, right? We don't have different ships. Well, I mean, we do have it when you go into, like, the medium fighters, for example. But when we're talking about, like, interceptor lights and stuff like that, there's not that much of a difference apart from the way they actually behave in the flight system. But this is actually showing that interceptor, or maybe the 300i
going into the 2 different
just generally
modes,
has more ammunition. I would love to see the
systemic
Vanguard
thing within the
cockpit.
ship's items. We actually have the opportunity now to define ship roles that can block people from escaping, either using devices that suppress the quantum bubble or devices that kind of...
I love this. The idea that there's there might be a weapon system that suppresses, you know. According to Urkel, it's the opposite. The Gladius gets more shots. Yeah, because right now, interceptor roll or these sort of things are at the shit can. This is why, like, every fighter is rubbish if you compare it to. The Saber, for example, has a huge afterburner pool for going when you hold it down, but it takes ages to regen, for example.
Effectively interfere with your ability to
buff to interceptors, yeah.
For example, specific ships like
but it's a buff to capacitors in general, massively.
Speed.
Now the problem I have is if you have, this means that turrets also have more shots then, and bigger ships will have more shots. Everything has more shots. But where's the drawback? This is what I really want to find out now. Where is the drawback? If you give a Gladius with 3 Panthers 51 fucking shots, or even 40 shots in engine power, and you get 80 shots in weapons mode, right? That's fucking nuts. Anyone that does PvP and you say to somebody, oh yeah, you get 80 shots with 3 Panthers, that is, you don't need to let go of the trigger and you just vaporize a fighter, right? Where's the drawback to it? Is it range or is it going to be damage? Are we literally throwing sticks and stones at each other, which means that cannons might be more powerful but less shots, for example, you know? We're going sort of back to, if anybody doesn't remember, before 3.5, this how it used to be, where cannons were the sort of big PvPer kind of thing, because they wanted it where if you weren't too good at shooting, you could just literally continuously riddle somebody down, right? Because you used to be able to just hold the trigger, you didn't have like an actual shot amount or something. Which is very interesting to see if they're going to go that route or not. But we really need to know the damage output and the range. Because again, this is very exciting. If somebody has way more shots to fire on, what's the drawback? Is it damage? Which means that it gets kind of boring just chasing after one, somebody going... Because for me, I would rather have it where you've got like 10 shots in a burst, and then you have to regen them, but they're high damaging burst, right? This sounds like you're just chasing after somebody and they're just fucking holding the trigger, right?
Make the swap between them.
Plus the 1,000 rounds in the Mantis. 1,000 rounds in a Mantis is no joke, right? That is literally kill 2 or 3 people worth of ammunition if it was the same range, same speed, same damage, which we know it's not going to be, because there's no way you can give 1,000 rounds unless there's some sort of stoppages system or overheating system.
Faster and more efficiently, so that they could catch up with you, go into standard control mode and attack you more effectively as per the properties of their ship versus another ship which might not be as good at doing something like that.
It's something that's fundamentally, you know.
I need to see the cockpits here. See, look at here though, right? This is the old system, which this is them just flying around Pyro. This is not the new Gladius. And the crazy thing for me, right, is I was saying to people when we first watched this video, is that it feels a lot faster at 199 meters a second.
We're tweaking bits here and there.
It feels a lot faster when you look at this image, right? And it's not because it's got canyons. They're not that low, right? But it feels fast in comparison to what you have right now. But this is still the old UI, and this is not the full capacity system. Because the Mantis is 265, the Panthers are 38, and we don't have the UI changes to this area.
The game for us is, it's basically night and day.
Because the speeds have been...
Now this is a difference. 84 shots in the Panther, 2 Panthers, 84 shots, and 1,000 round mag. And you actually see the Mantis, like you can't see it on my screen, but the Mantis has a little bit of a heat bar.
Standard control mode. Suddenly, fights are a lot closer.
But it's not fast enough because he's chunking through the rounds here. Now it's 51, right?
Similarly, have been retuned a little bit, and their afterburner strength has been retuned a little bit to make it so that you can orbit around ships and have a lot more interesting maneuvering. And because the range
instead of fucking satellite mode
are closer, maneuvers that would be performed by your ship have a much more significant impact because you're closer. So if I like thrust,
because that's the thing right now, when you have people who learn to do this orbiting technique in PvP, especially in space, you can't get rid of them. Once they're in that bubble sort of thing, you can't disengage on them for some reason. This looks like if you counter roll or S roll or anything like that, it throws them off the bubble.
You'll immediately see the difference.
And that would mean that their side thrusters and up thrusters can't do the same tricording shit that you get right now. Because again, here is very much, this is basically you could class as a one circle fight, right?
And ships.
They're moving around in the same circle. But it's more knife edging, right? And you get on rounds, also the rounds on the front are fucking awesome, right? Then it tries to wiggle to do the backstrafing shit, but it can't do it. It's got to go forward, but this ship also can't maintain the turn that it would do right now. And we go into a more one circle arc, where now we're one circling.
Maneuvers that
and they move away from each other,
have a much more significant impact.
Which means you can't stay close in this weird knife edge for too long.
Or down, you'll immediately see the difference. So similarly, things like capital ships effectively get a buff to their offensive capabilities with this change, because suddenly you can't orbit a capital ship at high range and high speed. Yeah,
because you get absolutely fucking
you have
wrecked.
To get a lot closer, which will make the turrets.
This is gonna be so cool, man. I can't wait to see like a ship or a hammerhead with full fucking gunners, and I'm by myself and I'm just like, fucking, I'm out of here, boys! We're not even gonna play with it, right? We're not even gonna fucking play with it. I see a hammerhead chasing after me on Daymar whilst I'm low flying and it's got fucking 7 gunners. I'm just leaving, right? 6 gunners, sorry. I'm just leaving, boys. I'm not even gonna fight it.
Much more effective at shooting you. Turrets become more important, and working as a group to attack capital ships is more important.
It would be cool if we could actually see. Oh wait!
Because it's like close when big capital ships and small.
Oh, I need to. No, this is the old system.
And way that we've always wanted.
System.
Came down to
old system.
The option.
Old system. I don't care about anything else unless I see the new cockpit, right? Or the new UI.
We know from internal retunings, ships you ship records in the first place.
Some tweaks, and we can't wait to get.
Alright, fuck. Right, we're going back to the start. I'm gonna pause it every time.
The vehicle feature team, Albot, the flag event to define.
Variety, different responsibility where people contribute.
A big expanse, not just about time.
Trying to figure out these roles of that.
Old system?
And the principles.
Old system?
The S40, and it's reloaded to defining these roles. The ship's balancing these roles. Balance isn't just a win.
Fighters versus 1, PvP
on the ship are probably
old system?
Run versus
old system?
medium fighter except
No, that was Scorpius.
Internally, we dedicated ships.
A lot of the
You
medium
seen that?
fighters sometimes come with a turret as well, so they've got that additional gameplay of the turret.
God damn it, can we just see in the cockpit? This is
aimed
the
to
annoying
kinda
thing. I just want to see the UI. That's all I care about now.
Basically just receptors, but never
Nothing
reaching
else matters apart from the
at
UI.
larger targets, so you use them fighters. Gameplay
Old
to be
UI?
important to show.
So the purpose
Old UI?
and what we've been told
It's not fun. Create round.
things where we've
which is not very.
Old UI?
This is a very good. Are just
Old
are just
UI?
easy.
I think we only see
between all
the 300
two
series
Just make
and
the
the...
to explain. You can still go.
where courage the advantage.
This is it here, yeah. Oh. Also, the UI is different here. Look at this. The UI spacing has changed when you're targeting somebody. Oh. Because here you would have where underneath IR would be a space to show subsystem targeting. So where are subsystems now? Ooh. I like coming back to this.
The functional mode of the ship, whether it's combat
Again, there, look at that, right?
or mining.
34 shots in... fuck it. 34 shots, and in the power you see here is full power to engines. 34 shots in 3 Panthers in engine mode, which means that you'll get like 60 shots or something like that in weapons mode, right? Yeah, the radar is different as well. Yeah, good spot on that one. The radar is definitely different. I know we're finishing off here, but I'm getting excited. This is really cool shit.
Or any of these.
And again, I didn't notice this because again, I was at the time more just concentrating on what they were talking about. But now we have some seriously cool shit. So we've got new radar. The subsystems targeting has moved to whatever, or like just changes. Obviously, this little box here is different.
It's kind of core kind of things. The ship does.
Capacitors
You
are
want the
way
player to
bigger,
do-
which means that afterburner pulls are going to be so much better. So when me and Ondo were talking about how we would be able to do low flying and stuff like that, or maintain the speeds, I think we're actually going to be able to do it because if the forward thrust is more than it is right now, and you have, say, double the afterburner pull, this is really fucking dope. This means that you're going to be able to turn and burn, and then you save that push for the glory moments. And open terrain, you just come down to SAM speed to slow down and recharge.
These things in this mode, and what this does is it reduces the speed of the ship, but it also enables the shield to be turned on. And obviously, the intent behind this.
Yeah,
is
we
to
don't
see
care
where you
about
do
that
more
stuff.
combat,
It's
all
the
kind of-
capacitors that I'm...
But this is basically the hard cap, which you cannot not really exceed. Pending are somewhat limited, somewhere between 200 and 300 meters per second. Tuning pending. Beyond
energy management
awesome
system,
stuff.
so you can
Holy
go
shit. Holy shit. That definitely is exciting stuff. I'm glad we went back and watched that then. Oh, cool. Cool. I'm not going to do a reaction video on that because we didn't really set up for it. It was more just to see when you said 1,000-round Mantis. But that has definitely turned around to where there are more bigger capacitors. And I'm very interested to see if they will nerf damage alpha or range. I hope they go for range. I hope they keep the damage tight. Because again, it would be awesome to fucking dogfight somebody, get close and be like, beam them, change target into another merge, and then you still have rounds to fucking finish off the second person. That would be so sick. Because then, especially if somebody's coming in at you and they're like 3,000 meters away from you, they can't fucking just 84 round beam you whilst you're in a circular dogfight. This would be so dope if CIG do this shit, man. The reason we can spin around each other is due to the side thrusters, because they're so rare. Yeah, that strong makes you... Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah. But that's changing. Notice he's shooting, but the HUD not updating the bullet count. Well, in different scenes it was different thing. But again, those bugs can be whatever, right? It's more the idea that it is showing more pool, right? But yeah, really, really cool. I'm not sure what the radar is, KOB. Again, we're definitely getting UI changes. We know that we're about to get weapon changes in 374 or what's it called? 318. We're definitely getting some changes very, very shortly, right? That stuff is really exciting for me. Because it needs to happen in this game. It needs to get to the point where all this crap that everyone abuses is fucking gone. And having these beam ranges is just so stupid. There's no dogfighting if you can beam somebody down in a light fighter at range, right? Because that was the biggest killer for taking out big ships, for example. You could literally use a small ship, sit at 1500 range, take no damage, and kill people because you can hit them, they can't hit you. This might actually change because of that. Very exciting. Very exciting. Alright, I'm heading out, chat. We go for a hike. No, we're not finishing on fucking Nickelback. No. Who to go to, who to go to, who to go to, who to go to. I know, Squiggers. I know. Fuck. I don't know. I know. Right, fuck it, I'm not reading. I'm just gonna end because he's literally whining. Hey, we're about to go. Toilet break is happening. I know. Thank you for being very patient today. I didn't know they were already doing some changes. Yeah, we're meant, well, I don't know if it'll be for 318, but we are meant to get some changes before 4.0. Glorious. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for all the love today. Thank you for the resubs from Steve Nomyud. And thank you to Big Johnny for the follow as well, guys. Appreciate all the love. I don't know what we'll do. Well, actually, I know what we're going to do. We're going to be doing like the sort of same thing for the next 2 weeks until IE comes out and all that jazz. People are just going to have to grin and bear with it. We have 12 days left until we finish our challenge. There is literally nothing else I can do. There's no events. It is just literally low flying, bit of combat, bit of banter, and reactions if there are stuff to do. Until we actually get the IE patch and all that jazz. But I appreciate your time today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys. Maybe it might be a bit later. I don't know yet. But yeah, peace out. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much, guys. Diffmex, KLB, Olinard. Thank you, everyone. Blue Manx, Veshkan, Rat Scarlet. Have a great Monday, everyone. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Catch you later.